Manishma, thanks for watching Doing Life with Jenny. Today I'm giving you a brief update as well as telling you the real reason why I am moving to Mexico. I'm going to keep the update as brief as possible. If you have questions, please leave them in the comments and I will respond to you. But I am selling my car. I have a 2020 Buick Encore and I have purchased something in cash. I just don't want a car payment anymore in this economy, and also I'm just planning for the move to Mexico. I just need something with more trunk space and something that is paid off. And as a result, I can no longer drive for Uber because there are requirements on how new your vehicle has to be. I will be replacing Uber and Uber Eats with something else, but for the moment, I'm not sure what that will be. Okay, the reason I am moving to Mexico is not to live some lavish lifestyle. I will be living there on roughly $400 a month, which is enough, but by no means am I going to have a lot to go travel all around all of the time or treat myself to go out to eat all of the time. The real reason is that I am beyond burnt out. If you haven't seen it already, pause this video and watch my video on a teacher's salary and budget. You'll see that I am not making a lot of money and that I am also very responsible with my money. So on a teacher's salary, I'm always going to have at least one side hustle or a roommate. And as you saw in my February Was All Full video, probably having at least both of those or two side hustles is necessary at times because you just don't know if all of your emergency expenses are going to come at once. Teaching is already a very exhausting job. I might be a bit of an introvert, so pretending to be an extrovert all day is exhausting. I also put a lot of energy into it, like I sing and dance with the kids. I make it very interactive to try to engage them. And when I come home and I have to deal with a roommate, not that they're horrible, but I just need that downtime. I need to unwind, or I have to hurry and feed the dogs, take them out, and get off to my next job. Even if I don't have to leave the house, I have to sit down at the computer and work on it here. I am mentally drained at that point. It does have to do with some other stuff regarding teaching, but I'll save that for once I have officially left the profession. Just know that I am happy, I do like my job, and it's not because of the students. And as you saw in the budget video, this has nothing to do with me mismanaging my money. I count every penny in and out. I do max out my Roth IRA every year, so maybe to some people that might be optional and I could be keeping $500 extra a month in my pocket, but I do like to plan for the future. Thank you, Lola. We enjoy hearing your paws go across the floor. You also have to keep in mind that most Americans have lots of credit card debt and buy houses and cars that are well beyond what they can actually afford, and I don't roll like that. I do buy what I can afford. If I can't afford it, I don't buy it. I have my side hustles that from time to time I can treat myself to a vacation, which is a very cheap vacation. I'll make a video on how I travel on a budget later on for you. Maybe you're asking yourself, so Jenny, why don't you just find another career? I would say my pay is average for the USA, so I feel anything else I might do, I'm going to start out at my current salary and be in the same boat. Also, there isn't anything that I would actually want to do that wouldn't require me going back to school, and that is out of the question. That's a ridiculous amount of money. I have considered being a truck driver, but with 2 dogs, I don't think that is very feasible at the moment. Basically, my options are continue working myself to death because that's really what it is at this point, and still having little to show for it. Like, yeah, I treat myself to a vacation once in a while, but otherwise, like, I'm not pooping money to just go out and enjoy life just because I have this extra money coming in. Or the other option is to move to Mexico, living off of $400 a month, which I will still have to be careful with my money. I won't be able to just go out and do everything I want to do all of the time, but at least I will be able to relax at home. I'll be able to do free hobbies at home. I'll be able to go out and take the dogs for a walk and enjoy the fresh air. I just won't have to hop from one job to the next. Depending on how the next couple years go, I might not have to work at all. If I do, it's going to be like maybe a 15-hour-a-week gig. And even though I won't have the luxury of traveling as much as I would like to and doing those extras, my quality of life will drastically improve just because I won't have the stress of working for 12 hours a day most days. I just personally feel that it's better to work like extra hard for a couple years to avoid having to work hard the rest of my life. And I'm not lazy. I'm one of the least lazy people that I know. It's just there's a difference between being a hard worker and being a robot. And a robot I am not, and you are not either. So if you're feeling the same way, please let me know in the comments. Also, I'm not trying to come off as ungrateful. I know I have a lot to be thankful for. I'm blessed that I can find side hustles and roommates to help me with my situation. I know I'm very blessed to have a car, to have a home, to have what I do have. It's just the stress is literally going to kill me at this point. Anytime I make a video that talks about money, I feel like I give people the wrong impression. I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. I'm not sitting here eating rice and beans, well, only because I like them. So I don't want anyone to feel pity for me, but I just feel like somebody with a master's degree and 15 years experience shouldn't have to have a roommate and a side hustle to get to the point where they can't even go out to eat a couple times a month. So I think that's all I have to say about the topic for today. Again, please let me know in the comments if you're feeling stressed out too and you feel like you are a robot. I would love to hear from you. If you haven't done so, please hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you know when my next video is out. Thanks a lot for watching and have a good one.